a Winter Wonderland. Now, going back to the first episode I did, the plan was I'd found a little village in the desert, which was right next to Snowflake. Now, the trouble with that is I'm running the PlayStation 4 3.0 beta, so what I wanted to do was broadcast live on YouTube, only because it records directly to YouTube. It's the easiest way for me to do it. And secondly, I can't remote play. So in order to play in survival mode, I basically am restricted to playing on my PS4, and I get more time to play on my Vita, and which I could remote play, which I can't on the 3.0 beta. So what I decided to do was put the same seed onto my Vita and see if it put me in the same place. Now, unfortunately not, it didn't, but the seed did have an even bigger village in the desert, which I've tried to block off a bit here. And as you can see in the distance over there is a snowflake. Now, I have already started, I've made a lot of work on this on the Vita. Now, the title of this video is Survival, and I have been playing it on Survival on my Vita, but for now, all I'm doing is sending it to my PlayStation 4 so I can make the video, but I'm going to go in create mode, and just so I can show you what I've done up to now easily, and a few other cool little things I found on this seed. I'll put the seed in the comments so you can all see it, but it is quite interesting. So, must remember to pinch them libraries, because this village now, I've just noticed actually there's one lonely villager, because I've pinched all the people, which I'll show you in a minute. But initially, I came here, and much like my first video, in here was obsidian and I think it was a sword. But then I decided to branch mine underneath this house. So I'll just show you this. I mean, there's not really much point, but just to see how far I did. I didn't want to do too much because all I was after really down here was some iron, which, to be honest, there was quite a bit. So actually, did I leave anything down here? No, nothing really of interest. So yeah. So I mean, I did branch mine quite. I didn't do huge amounts, but I went pretty far, and there was nothing overly interesting down here. Just redstone, iron. I found 5 diamonds down here. I think there was a lava pool. Was it down here? So yeah, I mean, as you can see, I've been busy on my Vita because it's just easier for me to play. But yeah, I'm back at the start. But yeah, you can see it. I mean, I mined quite a bit, but all I wanted was iron. I needed iron so I could build a railway. While I'm doing that, I'll fly up instead of climbing up. Yeah, which I successfully managed to do. Let's have a look. So basically, out here, the sun's going in, but there is one lonely man here, and on my Vita I'll rescue him. Well, I say there's one lonely man, there isn't, because what I've just noticed before is in here there is a villager desperately trying to get out of the house that he is eternally locked in. Now, I didn't block him. I don't think I blocked him. No, I didn't. He just doesn't have a door to get out. So I'll rescue him on my Vita later. But yeah, so it's not a bad village. There wasn't anything majorly interesting in the blacksmiths. But what was good was there was plenty of villagers, and here, this rock obviously wasn't here. I just put that there because I managed to push, I dug a hole and I managed to push a couple of them in here, so I just wanted to trap them. But basically I've taken it up now, but I built a railway line that went all the way along here. Oh, you hear him. You hear him here. Poor man. Yeah, so the railway line went all the way along here to this house. Now, just before I go and show what I've done over there, what I've noticed, and only just, is this a temple? I'm not sure. Because, oh, hello, mates. How's it going? Yeah, it doesn't look like a temple. You know, there's no obvious things to say it is. I just spotted the orange brick here, which I thought was interesting. So, and it looks like it is. Yeah, it's not a temple or anything even remotely interesting. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. So that again on this seed, as well as that, there is a cleverly disguised temple, and it's just got a wodge of rock just placed on top of it, and it's not too far from the village. So you've got a village, a temple, and then the snow plains here, which is where I've started to build, but we'll go into that in a minute. But let's see what is in here, because I will get this later. So, bones galore. Ooh, horse armour, silver. What's that? Enchanted book, smite 5. Lots of minging zombie meat. Bit of gold, bit of iron. More meat, more bones. More meat, more bones, 9. So, not too bad. So where? Ah, look at that. So yeah, it's just covered in sand. You would have no. In fact, it's snowing on the top of it as well. I didn't realise that. So yeah, those are pretty interesting things. So again, guys, I'll leave this seed out there for anyone that wants to have a look at. I mean, I've not had a proper, because I've been playing it in survival. I haven't really had a good look. But you got a jungle over here, which is good to know. Could be a temple in there, I suppose. Is that a well? There's a well. So it could be something else in there. Save that for another adventure, because all I want to show now here is the snow plains. So I did start to build a house here. I kind of lost my way with it a bit because I just wanted a house for these guys to live in. Mine was obviously going to be built a lot nicer. This is mine here behind. I've not done much. I just made some bricks for now, and I've got some glass in here that I've made these windows with. But for now, this is going to get demolished, and I think I'm going to demolish that village as well, because the one thing I couldn't get these guys to do was reproduce. That scared the life out of me, Jesus. But it looks like they're at it now. There was a kid in here before. But basically, in there, as you can see, is a shed load of doors. And that's all that's in that top room. So this is just a house for them to live in for now, and a shed load of doors, which I will break this down, and I'm going to move them sort of more into the snow, which will be a lot easier because I should just be able to run a track from there to here. I'm going to build them a house behind mine here. My house I'm going to build upon, make it a bit better, but for now I've got no flooring, I've got snow inside. This is as far as I've got. Because obviously I'm having to mine for these resources, but I put more effort into getting these people here. There's a lot of dead things around. They're not there on the Vita, thankfully. The one thing that has been quite a frustration, although there seems to be more on PlayStation 4 since I've sent it, but on the Vita, it hasn't actually snowed yet. Which kind of worried me a bit, because the whole point of this was that I was going to get a village where it would be snowing. And this snow plane isn't exactly the biggest, it's not too bad. So really, the village is going to really have to knock a few trees down here. There's plenty of resource. We're going to branch mine underneath this house and see where we're at. So the other thing I thought I would do while I was here, in case anybody wants to know, is how I was going about building the house. Given that I'm in create mode, we will just use this. So all I've done, if anybody wants a template for this, I've not, I've followed a lot of videos of this again, and I'll say it, I'm not the best Minecraft player. I enjoy it, and I'll do what I can. I'm hopeful to make quite a lovely snowy village, but basically all my houses I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, so that's one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. We did one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that was wrong. No, that was right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that was right. I've just done 7 by 7 blocks. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put an extra on there. And then basically you go 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and I do that on all corners, well, all edges. Anywhere there's a join, I'm going 4 up. Then match them all up. So basically we go like that, and then all I've done is fill the whole area. It's up to you. If you've not got the resource, put your windows in, but I just wanted somewhere safe to be living in on the Vita, because I'm playing it on survival. Eventually, once you've gone around like that and done that, it'll look something like that. I've not got onto my roof yet, and I'll cover that once I've started it. So yeah, I mean, it's going well. We're getting there. Oh, the other thing I'm going to try and do on my house is build an extension off here, just to mix it up, rather than go for your old. I wanted to do another square off it, so 1, 2, 3, sort of like basically like that, just to add a. Doesn't have to be 7 by 7, but another bit and a taller bit, and I'm going to have a sort of a higher up room. And because the people will be in my village, I might block that room off and fill that with doors, so you can't see it, but the house itself will look alright. And that's the one thing I always used to do wrong in Minecraft, was it was this want for big square houses, and you know, having watched some tutorials on how not to do it. I guess that's rule number one, making your house a bit different. I'm obviously going to frame it, put some wooden frames on. You know, so you know, a little something like this all the way around it. Just to make it stand out a bit. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time in this video doing it, purely because once it comes out of beta I can actually play it and record it. But I just wanted to post this video just as an update, one to show this new seed. Oh, well, I say new seed, it's the same seed as with the first video I did. But obviously there's a new area, so points of interest here. Man trapped in, villager trapped in here. Let's go on now. Oh. So there is your door. And you literally have been blocked in, haven't you? So that's him free. He's a happy man. I need to basically, it depends if I can be bothered, because I guess this village is still, no, it's not thriving as such, but I assume these might get it on and repopulate. Who knows? But I'll leave them to make that decision. So there's that. There is a secret temple, and definitely a secret temple, because I've run past this. I mean, I've been up and down here repeatedly. This is where my track ran across there to get these villages into here, and I had absolutely no idea until just before I started to record this video. I noticed the orange bits, that is a temple. So a secret temple. Let's do a quick flyover, because if anybody is interested in this seed, then let's see what there is. So this is pretty vast desert. And again, this seed works on, or it's created on the Vita. The seed itself does exist on PlayStation 4, but the village is completely different. So we've got all this. There's another. I'm not seeing any villages or obvious jungle temples, but they can be pretty well hidden, really, can't they? Oh. Tiny village. And that is tiny. See, this is what the original village looked like. You got anything interesting? That wasn't you. Hey, you changed. What? He's a magician. He ain't no butcher, he is a magician. Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny village. Interestingly, how far away from... That's not that far away. There's that village. So there's a couple of villages. That well, I wonder if that well belongs to that village or that village. Or shall we just have a sneaky look? I'm not seeing anything obvious, but anything over here of interest? No, well, that's that village. But I mean, there could be stuff over here. Tiny snow plane there. Yeah, so there's nothing too much here. I would hedge my bet that there is a temple in there somewhere, but I'm not going to go looking at this point. So there we have it. Where I've got so far. I was determined to get villagers in the snow. That is still going to happen. Ooh, dogs. I wanted some dogs. I didn't have any bones, and now I know I can get them in there. Superb. So, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. At the moment I'm broadcasting on PlayStation. I'm fully aware there are no watchers, but I'm not too bothered because it at least allows me to record directly to YouTube, which saves me a lot of hassle, to be honest. But yeah, I'll do more regardless. You know, as many episodes as I can. My dream is to have a large village. I'm not going to take about all of this because I still want the snowy trees, but you know, a fair chunk. Maybe have a courtyard and a few little things inside of here, and hopefully it will snow. And this is my concern, is that while there is snow here, I have not seen it snow, and in fact I've not seen it rain. I've not seen it do anything other than be sunny. But we will see. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Please like, please subscribe. I'll be doing more, and I hope you've enjoyed it and found it useful. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.